Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to View from the Stand. Thanks to Tricis Road Firewood. Give them a call on 322 8839. Also, a big shout out to Billy and the team organising the King of the Square 2016 skateboard event brought to you by Hunter Civil. That's coming your way on November the 5th at 1 p.m. in Cathedral Square. Looking forward to catching up with Billy and Jesse in coming weeks on View from the Stand. So do stay tuned for that. And a big shout out to all the skateboarders who were at Washington Park on Saturday at Washington Way there. Check out the videos and photos out on our View from the Stand Facebook page there. Right, let's have a look at what happened, some local sport across the weekend as well. And first of all, let's have a look at softball from Marlborough. Saints Rams underlined their favouritism for the Marlborough Senior Men's Softball Crown with two comprehensive wins at Lansdowne Park on Saturday. Now, despite the absence of two key batters, Kyle Marfell and Drew Roberts, the Rams strolled to a 9-1 win over their stablemates, St Aces, then followed up with a huge 14-zip shutout of Central. And once again, the Rams' superiority was built on the back of their pitcher, Kurt Schillerman, who remained on the mound for all 10 innings. He also stepped up with a bat, as did many of his teammates, notably Tyler Aldridge, Jason Clyde, Tyler Bird, and Denham Wisdom. So congratulations to the Rams there, having a great win in that first up game. The Central game started with a bit more of an orthodox fashion, and as a result, it clearly shows in their results here. So they look like being the team to watch in the Marlborough Senior Men's Softball competition in 2016-2017. Let's have a look at local Australian rules on the weekend. And some good scores there on the weekend, and certainly a good crowd turned out to watch the games on Saturday out at Northwood Park. The games were played in brilliant conditions out there as well. And again, as we said there, that the match of the day was between the old rivals for many a year here in the CAFL, the Ashburton Eagles and the Christchurch Bulldogs. And in that, speaking of that game, in the Christchurch Bulldogs, they had a bit of a win in that game. A good result for them. They ran out winners 11-9-75 over the Eagles 9-10-64. Well, the next game is pretty much what could have been for the Eastern Blues. Some inaccurate kicking, to say the least, let them down there. They did have a win though, but it needn't have been as close as it was. 18-16-64 they defeated University Cougars to 7-7-49. So again, the Eastern Blues forwards will have a lot to answer for at training during the week. Down in Timaru, the South Island Masters commenced there, and Shirley Godkin said breaking 3 New Zealand records for indoor rowing in the 70 to 74 age group on Saturday was a bit of a surprise. Godkin 70 broke records in 3 of the South Island Masters Games events she took part in. That's the 2,000 metre with a time of 8 minutes 15 seconds, and the 1,000 metres with a time of 4 minutes and 3 seconds. In the 500 metre sprint, she finished with a time of 1 minute 55 seconds. I had one in mind, but I haven't had a very good winter, struggling with a couple of injuries. She believes she still had records in the 2,000 metres, 1,000 metre and 500 in New Zealand from her previous age groups. A magnificent athlete, having seen this lady at the indoor rowing at the South Island Masters Games previously. Now, she's had 2 world records as well, but she's new to the age group of 70 to 74. She got the 5K world record in May, and as well, she took up while going to the gym in 2002, and that is indoor rowing. She'll be heading to Boston to compete in the World Championships in February next year. Now, Russell Hingate from Christchurch also broke 2 indoor rowing records at the South Island Masters Games, and a big shout out to all the athletes taking part down there. That wraps us up for sport on the weekend for our Monday. Back again on Friday, of course, for more sporting news as well. Hope you recovered from Bathurst over the weekend. A shame about Jamie Whincup not taking the race out as we tipped him, but nevertheless a great race as usual up on the mountain, and look forward to hopefully Jamie Whincup and the other and some Kiwis doing well next year as well. Stay safe, enjoy the rest of your Monday. Until Friday, you can catch me on South Island News from tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for your latest in South Island news, sport and weather. That was sport brought to you by Tricis Road Firewood. Stay safe and have a great week.